To help you get started on your MUT journey, here are 20 pro tips to help you dominate this year. And if there's any tips that I forgot to mention in today's video, help someone out in the community and write it down in the comment section. The first tip is one of the best ways to raise your winning percentage without really doing anything, and that is just switching your kick and receive preference to kick. This will help you win a lot more games, it'll help you cause more quits, and you can also change your team name here as well. A practice mode is your best friend. Whether you're a brand new player or a player that's been playing Madden since the beginning of time, practice mode is a great way to get better and learn new things, try out new players without having the pressure of a game. And they did add practice mode to Ultimate Team last year, so now you can use your Ultimate Team with your playbook, your abilities, your players against your defense in practice mode and just get a bunch of reps. That's the name of the game of Madden, just getting reps, seeing new coverages, and of course trying out all those new route combos without any pressure. Archetypes are what give Derrick Henry different abilities than Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey a receiving back, Derrick Henry is a power back archetype. So Derrick Henry will get Bulldozer for cheaper, and CMC might not even get Bulldozer on his cards. The catalog is a brand new feature added to Madden 24, and basically what this is a great place to find new cards, look at all the cards in the game. You're able to sort by position, team, promo, you're able to look at stats, full ability breakdowns, and by the way, now you don't actually have to buy a card to look at their abilities. You can look at them right here in the catalog tab. Oh, and you can also see what percentage a player is used throughout the community and maybe gauge your decision making based on the popularity of the card. Madden 24 is officially here, and we have a giveaway to kick off the brand new year. 5 winners of a $25 gift card. Doesn't matter if it's PlayStation, Amazon, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, I don't care, no matter what platform you want it on, a $25 gift card. And all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok, and message me the proof over on Twitter. Whether you're no money spent or an all money spent demon, BND Management is one of the most important things in Ultimate Team. For beginners, a BND is a card that is bound to your account, hence the name BND. But these cards can't be sold on the auction house or even put in sets. You typically receive BND cards from Field Pass rewards or completing champion sets. And once a BND card is a BND card, their training value is effectively cut in half. And of course, a BND card will play literally exactly the same as a non-BND card. So what I like to do is pick cards at positions with longevity or positions that don't get replaced as often. For example, offensive line, you don't upgrade your offensive line as much as you upgrade your running back. So I would probably go with the BND lineman since he's literally bound to your account. Do your daily objectives. This tip, it should just be for me. I forget to do my daily objectives almost every single day. So hopefully I'm able to remind you to get this free XP. It's just so easy. All you gotta do is just combo your days, stack the days, and watch the XP stack. New content typically comes out anytime between 10:30 Eastern time and 11:30 Eastern time, unless EA says differently, but typically the Team of the Week promo will come out a little bit later in the day. Strat cards are very important when it comes to team building. They vary in rarity from common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. As rarity goes up, so do the amount of stats that can be boosted, and also the amount each stat is boosted, if that makes sense. There are promo strat cards that can only boost players for a specific promo. There's team strat cards that can add team chems, but also can only boost a player of a specific team. And speaking of team chems, I haven't even mentioned theme teams. If you don't know what theme teams are, they are a core part to building a team in Madden Ultimate Team. For example, let's say we're gonna build a Cleveland Browns team. If that Cleveland Browns team has 40 out of 50 team chems, which is the little logo on the card, that is considered a team chem. If we have 40 out of 50 of those, we get +1 speed. And if we have 50 and 50 of those, we get +2 speed. And don't worry, just because you have a theme team, that does not mean that you cannot use, let's say, Justin Jefferson or Randy Moss on this team. As long as the chems are over 50-50, you will still receive +2 speed for all of your Browns players. But let's say you want to add Justin Jefferson to your team, but you have 50-50 chems and you can't really fit Justin Jefferson anywhere. This is where the specialist tab becomes super helpful. You're able to put Justin Jefferson in at slot receiver and then sub him into the game at any wide receiver position that you like once the game begins. This also does work for really every position but quarterback, so make sure you are utilizing that specialist tab. Let's say you're building your theme team and you see a Browns player with a red X over their logo. This usually happens when a card is out of position, but it could also happen if you only have a card in the specialist tab and not in your main lineup on offense or defense. And even though the card isn't giving any chems to the team, it is actually still receiving all the team benefits. As long as, you have a Browns team, it's a Browns player with the red X through the logo, he's still actually going to get that +2 or +1 speed or strength or whatever chems you have at the current moment. And I could probably make a whole video just talking about theme teams and tips and tricks. So if you want to see that video, drop a comment down below. The next tip I would argue is the most important, and that is hitting the subscribe button right now. Head down there, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're about to go crazy for Madden 24, posting daily videos, gameplays, tier list, I rate your teams coming back, live streams daily right here on YouTube. So make sure you are subscribed. Stat thresholds are very important in Ultimate Team. They really do apply to every single stat, and the main stat you're looking for is 90. You want that 90 number. And the best way I can describe this to you is a player with 89 route running will visibly look and play different than a card with 90 route running for whatever reason. I kind of said it earlier, but you can now look at a card's abilities without having to wait for MUT.GG to update or even having to buy the card and make it your own. The next tip is as easy as just using MUT.GG. This is one of the best tools for an Ultimate Team player, whether you want to see the price of a card, whether you want to see the abilities, the stats, whether you want to build a team, see what the cheapest training prices are. I mean, this right here is one of the best tools for any Ultimate Team player. It is honestly amazing. Sticking with the online section of the video, make a Twitter account. If you want to be a part of the MUT community and really kind of get yourself immersed into it, make a Twitter account or an X account. Follow EA Sports on Twitter. Follow your favorite content creators. Join the community of Ultimate Team. I feel like Twitter is definitely the best place to kind of get involved. And if you already have a Twitter, what are you waiting for? Follow me on Twitter, link in the description. Another new feature added to Madden 24 is the live events tab. This is where you're going to see all of the active field passes in Ultimate Team, and it's kind of going to act like a jumping off point for all of the content in the game. Please stop buying cards through the sets tab. Just go to the auction house, save your coins. For whatever reason, EA, yeah, it was great that EA made it super easy to buy cards through the sets tab and complete sets. For whatever reason, they don't show you the cheapest cards on the auction. It makes no sense. So please go to the auction house, filter down, find your cards, and save your coins. This one's kind of self-explanatory, but please don't put a deep route ability on your short route running receiver. If you have a receiver that runs slants and drags the whole game, even though, a deep route ability might be good, don't waste it on that receiver. Put it on someone that's actually going to run those deep routes. And the same works for a safety or even a cornerback. If he's playing zone and you have a man ability on him, it does him no good, no matter how good that ability is. So make sure you are using abilities that fit your team and fit your scheme. If you are going to open packs, make sure there's at least one limited time card in packs before opening them, because there are some days where you could open packs where there's no limiteds in them. And finally, for all you overall gremlins out there, overall isn't everything. Even if a player is 1 to 2 overalls higher than another player, that lower overall player could still get better abilities, could still have better size, and could still get better stats than that higher overall player. And so yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you learned anything new or made it to the end, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, I will see you boys in the next one.